Hey everybody, Contra Eco here. I had taken a short break from Moto. Recently started playing again. I tried out the kitchen decks, and they were pretty fun. But I felt like they didn't have a unfair enough end game to fit my taste. They were really focused on grinding and attacking, with not that much interaction that as well. And I don't know. It felt underpowered. It felt like I could be doing something better, which I think is, Urza, which is what I'm accustomed playing. So I may be a little biased, but yeah. So from there, I took a look at what I was playing before, and then tried to adapt it. And this is what I ended up with. Um, so the deck I was playing before, which I was very happy with, was this build, which used Pentad Prisms and Engineers, no Emeries, Urzas, no other creatures, and this worked really well. Um, it blanks removal despite having 8 creatures because um, both of these creatures do what they need to do immediately. In terms of Urza enabling infinite combo and Engineer getting sword, which is what it's primarily there to do. And I was pretty happy with this build. There's a Saga here from when I started trying it out from before, but it was basically this list with no Sagas before this, and it wasn't bad. I was pretty happy with it, but I couldn't figure out how to transition it to playing Saga, and I thought playing Saga is important. I mean, it's too powerful for it not to be good. I thought. So I put it on the back burner for a while because I didn't really have time to sit down and think about it too much, and recently I got some time to sit down and think about it, and this is where I ended up. So I cut the black altogether, well, almost altogether, and went Jeskai. I took out the Pentad Prisms because they don't work with colorless lands. You need to be tapping for colors, and I went with Talisman of Progresses. I tried some of the blue-red talismans at first, but over time I just realized that these were what I needed. Portable Hole is a great addition, and I went down on the Galvanic Blasts, especially since we are making less red mana. Saga definitely makes the mana more difficult, um, and that's why I realized that a lot of people who are playing Saga, they don't go over 2 colors, or just go with a very light splash for a third color. But I think Engineer is so strong that I didn't want to do that. I want access to the Engineers along with the words and everything else. And what made that possible is these 7 lands which all tap for any color. Alright, so we're base blue first, and then we need a little white for portable holes and the thought of foundries, and we need a little red for the engineer explosive, the goblin engineers and the galvanic blast. And these 5 color lands really help fill the void a lot. I went down on fetches quite a lot. I'm just playing 4 flooded strands and some fetchable basics. I considered taking out fetches altogether, but there's enough Blood Moon running around, especially with Urza Saga in the format, that it's worth it to run some fetches to get your basics more reliably in the early turns. I'm running 1 artifact land, which is it. So there are a few reasons this is helpful. It's indestructible, so it works great with Glimmer Void. It costs 0 mana, so this gives us something to search for, and we were for 0. And this is relevant when we're looking for a 4th mana source, which comes up sometimes. And also when we just hit Whir off of Urza, there's something to get, you get some value out of it. And it's also an artifact, so I can sacrifice it to Thought Foundry to get back a sword that's in the yard to start the combo going. Yeah, the rest of the list is very similar to that of the build. I went up on Chromatic Stars, down on Witching Wells. Again, getting turn 1 blue is not going to be as easy. You actually can't do that with a Spire of Industry. I still feel very uncomfortable playing a Glimmer Void on turn 1. Really and truthfully, we needed ways to smooth out the mana, and the Chromatic Stars are doing the job quite well, along with the Talisman of Progresses. I cut Academy Ruins because we're already playing 4 colorless lands, and the mana, we're working to make it work. It takes some effort, and I love Academy Ruins. I think it's really useful, but I never even tried it in this. I don't think it's worth it to do it. I am playing Elixir of Immortality, which still gives us some stamina, and it's good against Mill, which comes up. It's definitely won me a few games against Mill, which is now part of the format, and we have to deal with it. And it also, this doesn't work on MTGO, but in paper, Elixir also lets you win the game on the spot when you get the full combo with Urza, because you can use Urza's ability to exile all the cards in your library, cast them, and you can just start looping Elixir and Galvanic Blast. Alright, so you cast Galvanic Blast, it goes in the yard. You cast Elixir, shuffle Galvanic Blast in, activate Urza, cast Galvanic Blast, cast Elixir, shuffle them in, and so you can kill anyone on the spot like that in paper. You're never going to get it done on MTGO because it takes too long to do. But that is something to keep in mind if you want to play this at a local paper tourney. Sideboard. 2 Prismatic Ending. I was playing 3, but I cut 1 for Path just because Murktide Regent. I just wanted another way to deal with that card. I can beat that deck, but definitely a lot of the games that I lose are on the back of Murktide. Verdict is also good against decks like that. Canonist is good against the Cascade decks, and the it's there. You can play it against Storm or whatever. It just becomes randomly useful against a few other things as well. And Counterspell is just a catch-all. I couldn't really decide what to put in that slot, and Counterspell seemed like a reasonable thing to put there. Teferi also good against the Cascade style decks, good against Control, Emrakul, good against Mill. I haven't brought it in against anything else. I guess you could maybe use it against Control or something, but I just use it against Mill. Torpor Orb, they're decks that are just randomly have a lot of ETB effects. There are a lot of ephemerate decks right now, and Torpor Orb kind of shuts them down. Elementals is running Prismatic Ending now, so it doesn't just completely save you, but stopping all those ETB triggers, it can give you enough time to win. And the older style ephemerate decks with Skyclave Apparition, this was very helpful in stopping them and other decks in that style. So it's been pulling its weight. Spellskite just protects your stuff, useful against burn. Damping Sphere, you never know. Sometimes you might hit a Tron deck. Over the weekend, Tron did win a challenge, which is crazy to me. I was very happy not having to deal with it for a while. Damping Sphere, I also bring in against Prowess. it really has a huge effect on the game when you play it. It's like it's like all of a sudden they're just attacking you with tutus, you know, um, and they can't do much more than that. It's really strong. Soul Guide. So in the main deck, I have a Niel Spell Bomb, despite not having any fetchable black sources, just because I think it's that much better than Soul Guide to be able to get the effect, which is good in the meta with all the lowest decks and whatever else, and also draw a card. I made a split between the two of them because I got Pithing Needled on Spell Bomb a few times. I realized if I had a split, then I would still have a game against graveyard decks that tried to Pithing Needle the hate. An additional Pithing Needle, if you followed my previous decks, you would know that I used to play um, Sorcerer's Spyglass as my second needle effect, but with Saga, it just makes sense to play two needles that you can fetch, and then Weird Tear. Weird Tear is just a good card. It, against Saga decks, it's incredible. Against Amulet Titan, it works great. Against Burn, it works great. There are a lot of places where this is a good card, and it pulls its weight. Alright, so I think I talked enough. I'm going to start a league with this deck. We'll see how we do today. Alright, here we are for round 1 against Gargamel. On the draw, with pretty poor hand. They're playing Yorion. Like, what can I expect from Yorion? Teferi, maybe, I don't know, it depends on what they're playing. You know what, I'm gonna try keeping this. I'm gonna draw. I could maybe draw some early plays. Alright. Vantage. So this means this is either like a red white taxes, or I have seen one of these decks play Vantage, a singular Vantage, and it was like a Kiki Jiki build. Okay. I think this is probably a Winota deck. Which Ensnaring Bridge might be okay against. It's just that they're gonna have 4 Skyclaves. Oof. Caldra complete. Alright, that's a card. Sword. Pass the turn. Alright, so let's see what they do here. Because this is what I talk about sometimes with Engineer. We don't mind it dying. It does its job, and this is why it's good in the deck, because it's still a threat. It could do a lot more. So now if they have a Prismatic Ending in hand, or they have a Skyclave Apparition, they have to decide between playing that card and playing the Caldra now when attacking. Oh wow. Well, that I didn't expect at all. But it's fine for us. Yeah, we will be doing that. And I'll play the Elixir and pass. I might not make any tokens using the Saga. See what they get. Magus. Fair enough. Oh well. Okay. Okay. Alright, well I'll lead with this then. And pass the turn. I mean, it's going to be hard to get an Urza down, assuming they Magus right now, but we'll have the combo online. Alright. And if they decide not to Magus, or they don't have a third land for the Magus, then that's pretty good. So no reason not to save ourselves some damage here, I don't think. Let's see if the Magus comes down. Alright, so we're getting Magus. Yeah. And, ooh. Alright, I was gonna play bridge, but seeing as that's what's going on, I'm gonna kill it now. I don't know if this deck plays Ephemerate, but I don't want to get surprised. In this case here, I won't block. Just because if I draw a land, I'll play Urza and try to win. If not, I will play bridge. Or I guess I won't now. Skyclave, Yorion in hand. Okay. Alright, land please, untap land please. No? And I can't play the bridge, so I'm just going to attack. So when they play the Yorion, they probably won't be able to get anything too strong that they can play this turn. So hopefully that gives me enough time to get the land I need to win. Because they're definitely going to get, not definitely, but they're very likely going to get Skyclave. And then I have to be playing around that at the same time. Alright, so let's see what they find with this. Kiki Jiki. Still don't think that wins next turn. So maybe this is not a win-no deck. And they've changed tap with Recruiter so they can get Kiki Jiki. 1, 2, 3. And actually with a land, they will be able to kill us next turn with Kiki Jiki and Recruiter. Just because they're going to be able to get... they'll be able to get Village Bellbringer. So they'll play Kiki Jiki, make a copy of Recruiter, get Bellbringer. Which means that, assuming we get a land here, alright, if they don't scoop, we have to, like, I guess we can play out our whole hand. Alright, yeah, so what we'll do is we'll play out our whole hand. So the ensnaring bridge is down. And I think we should be safe enough at that point. From them, they basically won't have time to combo off and deal with the bridge. Trying to think of a series of actions that will mess me up here, but I think we're pretty safe just playing our hand and passing rather than worrying about spinning. Yeah, this slowdown is gonna kill me if I try to do any more than that. Alright, cool. Alright, so I think we want all of those, this Torpor Orb. I'll leave out the Spellskite for now. And I think we can leave out the Teferi. Yeah. So I don't think they're doing much with their graveyard. And I don't think we should do much with ours. They will definitely be playing Rest in Peace. So that alone makes Portable Hole quite good. And against a Rest in Peace deck, we can shave on Engineer. I'm in a habit of shaving Whir, which I'm trying to break really, because I think I should probably give me 3 in more often than I do. But against a Blood Moon deck, I think I want to get rid of 1. I'll shave 1 Saga here, just to, you know, they have the Magus of the Moon. They may even have the 1 mana Moon spell. I can't remember his name. but I think it makes sense to cut that. I like having a needle. As a matter of fact, I might even like having 2 needles. And what about alright, we're gonna cut 1 star for sure. I'm just wondering if I want another needle. Feels like it might be worth it. I'll leave it like this for now, but I'll keep it in the back of my mind. I might want another needle. Alright, this looks reasonable. As long as I draw some lands. Alright, so that suggests to me that they have a Magus in hand. That's annoying. Alright, so I'll use Hole on this. And save the blast for the Magus. Okay. It gets a little dicey here as to what I should be doing. If I play the Sword of the Meek, I think there's a good chance it gets exiled. So what I'm thinking is I will play Engineer. And I'm going to get the Thopter Foundry, and then I'll just play Land Chromatic Star. So hopefully they can't destroy both of these. And then okay. So anyone that knows the deck knows that I just telegraphed that I have Sword in hand. But even if they destroy Engineer, which I expect that they will, they may have to spend more mana than is convenient for them, as it will keep them back a turn as well. If I draw a land here, I'm going... Oh wow, okay. Alright, can't do much about that. So this sucks here. Okay, great. So I will go Urza, and we'll try to do this the fair way for now. Wow. Alright, go ahead. Let me tap these for mana. Okay. So I do have a beater. And I'll play the sword out. And attack. So they're actually out of cards. I didn't realize that. And I have this 4/4. I have Blast. Oh wow. Really? Alright, So, alright. So I guess I'm gonna let the star die. Cancel. So I'm gonna pay. Alright, I'm paying for this. I have messed up paying for Kataki more than once. So pay for this. Yes. I do not pay for star. And I pay for this. Yes. Alright, I'm going to kill this. And attack. Alright, they'll probably just do their... Oh no, they're gonna get rid of the construct. Wow. Now the tables have turned. Alright. Play this out. I don't know what to name with this. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on this. And I'll attach this on here. I'll play the land. I suspect that I'm drawing a card with this at the end of the turn, but I don't wanna. If I'm doing that at the end of the turn, I might as well do it now. Alright. Three lands, they have some dead draws, you know, they have the Kiki Jiki, they have... Alright, well, that's something to needle. Oh, sweet, 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 sweet. Alright, so... we will be needling... Ether file. The thing is, the rest in peace isn't really doing anything right now. So do I want to wait? What can make me regret this? A blood moon. Alright. Oops. Alright. So I got 4 turns to get something going. Alright, so they'll put Yurion in their hand. Tap me for 3. And we get a Wishing Well, which is quite good. This is gonna do quite a lot, actually. Alright, you know what? Top. So let's see if they top deck an answer now. If not, we're gonna get a pretty good board state. Okay, awesome. Oh, okay, sweet. Urza. GG. Alright, so that's game round 1. I'll be back shortly with round 2. Okay, we're back for round 2. And we're 1-0 so far. It's a hand with the combo. I'm not going to ask for much more. It would be nice to have a turn 1 play so that we can immediately start making thought turns on turn 3, but very workable. So they don't have Loris, so this might actually just be taxes. I don't have any fetches to get all the way first, so which is cool. I think they're F6, so give them a chance to not click through their turn. Alright, yeah, taxes. It has been a while since I played just a pure taxes deck. I feel like I just let them... Oh well, no, this is a problem. I was gonna say I'm just gonna let them take my land, but now I can't get my sword. And that is an issue. I'm going to play land and pass. It's not that I've thought through a plan on how to deal with this, but this way I'm not giving them the Thought to Foundry to Skyclave, and I'm leaving mana open to not loot the land. That seems pretty good to me. Okay. Alright, that is helpful. Alright, yeah, so I'm going to lead on Urza. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to lead on Urza, and then we can make up the difference afterwards. I will keep the Spire to myself. They can actually go score something now, but that's not too much of a problem. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's indestructible, buddy. Yeah, so the opponent made a huge punt there. Yeah. Well, that's their bad luck, I guess. A lesson well learned. Okay, so assuming they don't have like path or something, can I win this turn? I think I can. So let's go that, this, okay, no, we can't make it work, because if we engineer here and pay the 2 for Leonin, then we will be short 1 mana to just actually go off. So I'm gonna pay for it. And I won't play the engineer, I'll just pass. Maybe I should play the second. No, I'll just pass. So I feel pretty good about our chances next turn. Assuming they don't kill Urza is the main thing. Sorry about the background noise. I recently moved house and the apartment is much closer to the road. Flicker Wisp. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we're good to go then. So I'll play this. I will pay for Leonin. I will play Goblin. Yes. Get a sword. Sap the artifact land. Get back sword. I have a suspicion this person is not going to concede. I can't imagine they play anything that saves them from a bunch of flares, so I'm just gonna make a lot and then pass the turn. Alright, so I'm gonna pause the recording and come back when it's over, or if anything unexpected happens. Alright, sideboarding. Pretty straightforward. You know, most of the time this is all I'm doing is just bringing in some removal. Against Death and Taxes, I just find that my needles are never dead. I've already forgotten if they played a Stoneforge, but there's a good chance they did, and that makes needles even better. You don't want any of this. Torpor Orb. Torpor Orb does something, but I don't think it does enough to bring it in. We don't need this, or this, or this. Wear Tear might do something. So let's see what I want to take out. We don't need Spell Bomb. We don't need... I think with all this removal we're bringing in, we can actually take out either Spell Bomb. Let's wait. I kind of feel okay taking out Ensnaring Bridge, but maybe that just gives another target for Skyclave, so that makes it good. Let's cut down on the tutors, seeing as they have ways to stop us from tutoring. Take out Elixir. And we'll take out a Star. One, because it's just a cantrip, and also because under Rest in Peace, Star doesn't do anything. So I like to trim them against white decks. I'm really questioning if to bring in the Wear Tear. I probably should, to be honest. Maybe getting the same Aether Spell Bomb I was wondering about. I'll bring it in. Alright. Handful of lands, so at least they can't lock me out. 2 basics left in the deck. I'll just be sure not to fetch anymore if I can help it. I'll keep. File, sure. Oh wow, okay. Bottom, I have a lot of mana and I can just 1, 2, 3 the combo, so bottom. I'm actually not sure if I want to just play the Thought to Foundry out there though. Alright. Okay. So here I will I think I just want to get rid of the Esper Sentinel and stop them from drawing any cards. Because if not, that's just going to tax me each turn. Right now, this isn't affecting me. And they have 3 cards in hand. I'm going to get rid of this. And then next turn, I can maybe go with tap land, Thought to Foundry. Maybe not though. I kind of want to be able to sack Thought to Foundry. So I'll go untap land and play Thought to Foundry. Just so that if they try to exile it, I can sack it. Okay. So again, I don't think I'm even trying to make any Thopters this turn. See this long pause? This is either frustration on their part, or they're wondering if to try to exile this now. So I think I just going to avoid doing anything. Maybe, I guess if they Tectonic Edge, I'll make one, you know. No edge. That's an issue. I can't kill it because of the giver, which is another reason that I like having Pithing Needle. Just turning off Giver, this makes all the difference. Alright. So, so I'm going to try to bait them into using the Giver. Alright, so it's a matter if they have something in their hand that's, you know, they're trying to bait me into trying to block for some reason or something. But here, assuming they don't have anything else, is either they just let the Leonin die. Alright, that seems to be what's happening. Oh, well, great. Alright, so I'm going to wait till the end of turn, because they can still save Kataki with a Flicker Wisp, but if I do it in their end step, then at least I get one Kataki free turn. Alright, so this is probably the Flicker Wisp here. Oh, okay. Oh. Well, alright then. I actually don't mind that so much. Do I draw the cards here? No. Yes, I do. Okay. I'm gonna play the bridge and pass, and just hope that my Foundry doesn't also get exiled. But if it does, so be it. Okay, well, play the Glimmer Void. I will play the Engineer. Have to be very careful now. I've already lost a sword. I'll just pass. So basically, no matter what, I want to keep 1 mana up. No matter how ugly it gets, I want to keep 1 mana up. That is fine. Fails to find an equipment. So their hand is like Caldra and sword. Sick. I don't know what you're planning, buddy, but I guess they're gonna give it prop blue. I will make the copies I want to make now. Still leaving 1 open. Okay. What are they doing? Maybe they were hoping I would tap out so they could exile my sword. And I will attack. I'm gonna play the Triome. I think I just want as much mana as possible. And do I play... I'm not gonna play anything else. I'm just gonna pass. I think I pretty much ignore a Caldra here. Yep. Caldra not gaining life makes it a lot easier to just race. And my one land I'm going to leave up here is an island. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter since we're already in the end step. If they destroy whatever I leave on top, I just float the mana, and they still can't take advantage of my shields being down. Do I want to, instead of making another one, I can get back well? I'm gonna do that. Don't need Saga, don't need Talisman. I really just want to see a Urza here. Wrap up the game. Alright, play this land. Continue attacking. I feel pretty safe here. There's not much that their deck can do from this position. Okay. Anything short of a holy day, I think we can deal with here. And I'm not using the engineer for anything. I won't attack with the illusion because they may have a Batter Skull. So this stops him from gaining life. Oh wow, settle. No one ever expects settle. Alright, well I'm not playing any counter spells, so sure thing. Yes, thanks. Okay. I don't think I do anything else, I just pass. Just not gonna do anything. Chalice for 2. Okay. Okay. Not sure what they could be going for. I am going to play it very safe here. Just in case, you know? Yes. Alright, let's see what they've got. Fair enough. Trying to ensure that I still have lethal when I save my foundry here. They have 1 card in hand, so they can't solitude. They have any flares? They have no flares. So I sack this now. Yes. One, two, three, four, five, six. Alright, so I can just sack one of these and get this back. I mean, I can't imagine what they have, but do that. And then alright, cool. 2-0. Yeah, so it was like it felt like we couldn't really lose there, but I mean they played to their outs, you know, we didn't have Urza. So maybe they could have made something happen with something more like maybe a pithing needle here if we didn't have the wear, something, you know. Alright, so I'll be back shortly with round 3. Okay, we're back for round 3. 2-0 so far. This is a hand. Sure. Spiring Spike. So I guess this might be his what's it called? The general that makes 4/4s. Or not. It's just monkey time. Very well. Ew. Safe. Alright. Yeah, we could probably beat that. Depending on how much more interaction they have to back it up. Can I try to needle something? Like something really crucial? I don't think so. I think it's more worth it to just play the elixir. So I will be untapping with, I can get 5 untap permanents and play next turn. So, okay. So I'll just try to, okay. I will play the plains, play Thopter Foundry, play Glacial Fortress. Hold on, Glacial Fortress, Thought Scour, Murktide, Glacial Fortress. So this is more of a control deck. I'm gonna try naming Jace the. I don't even fear a Jace the Mind Sculptor really. You know, they can play one. I don't want to see a Teferi Hero Dominaria. No, because you know the Murktide is there to be the end game. I'm gonna name Teferi Time Rappler just because I think it's the most likely Planeswalker for him to play in this deck. Alright, fair enough. At least I get to untap with so I'm gonna work for 3 here. Four cards. Can be doing a lot here. Just kind of expect this to get countered. And now I might just die to Lightning Bolt. Yeah. Alright, I've never seen this deck before. But a control deck with a Murktide finish is very difficult for me to deal with because I don't have many answers to Murktide. Like, I don't want to bring in Supreme Verdict. No, maybe I should. The Path is coming in for sure. Counterspell. Teferi's definitely come in because they can deal with Murktide and they're good against control. Do I want to keep bridging against a control deck? That's These portable holes don't look good. I'll keep wanting as a word target. Needle still looks decent. Niall is probably not even good. Alright, so let's cut these and these. Bringing these in. Playing white. From what I've seen, if there are no monkeys, then this is probably better because I'm just bringing it in for hit. If there are monkeys, then this is better. I think they'll be playing monkeys. Bring this in, cut one engineer, and cut one pyrite. Pyrite doesn't seem great. And I'll leave the bridge in. They need to answer that to kill us. Alright. Yes. Keep. Bottoming anything that's not a land. Bottom. Top. Actually, I'm going to try to resolve one of these now. I was going to just play the Saga, but let's get it into play now. Play Saga. Play this. Although this does expose these explosives. Alright. Woof! You're doing a lot, buddy. I can't do anything about that. Not sacking anything. Wow. Wow. I mean, I'm just gonna play it out. There's one more in the deck. Iteration. So this is kind of like that Nassif Jeskai deck, but playing more tight as a way to close the game. I like it. Jeez. I guess I'll just keep feeding stuff to do. Yeah, this does not look good. I have answers for stuff like Alpine Moon, but alright. Oh, that's just rubbing it in. If I could draw some lands, I could get something going. So it's like the dragon here with counterspell backup. I mean, I've still got to try to kill it, but it don't. I'll let them counter this, and then maybe they don't have anything for this, you know? Yeah. Real heads up play there might have been to play it using the island, but okay. Gotta try playing engineer. Yes. And then I will try pathing in their upkeep. So using the path here plays around them, specifically drawing counter spell here, or having another Archmage's Charm. Like, I really prefer to force them to tap up, but oh, okay, nice. Fair enough. There's another one. This time with 3 mana up. 2 mana up. I'll lay this. What can I do aside from just playing the Teferi? Wow. Swing for 7. Be at 2. I'll go to 1 and I don't even know what. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna fetch. Get a Triome. If the spell bomb is gone, so I can get bridge is basically the only answer here. Jeez, this deck is sweet though. I was wondering why I wasn't seeing decks like this more, and no, I'm very happy that I haven't been, because I already identified Murktide as a problem for this deck, for this build, which I guess I'm gonna have to build around more. But control is usually a little easier to deal with because their main win cons usually planeswalkers. So I just bring another Pithing Needle and I make constructs and attack planeswalkers and I have some time. But this is a big threat that attacks, flies over all my constructs, difficult to kill, and then it requires answers that are not otherwise good against control. So this is a nice build. Alright, so we're 2-1. I'll be back shortly with round 4. Okay, here we are for round 4. 2-1 right now. And this hand is dodgy. Dodgy, but keepable. I don't like to rely too heavily on Whir. But, oh, nice. So again, Celestial Colonnade. We need to play it quickly, for one. Bottom Bridge. Do we want to take Sword? I kind of don't want the Sword. No, I want the Sword. I want the Sword. And next turn, I don't think we play the Saga yet. We just try to resolve the Sword. It may get forced. Okay. This portable hole isn't going to do much, or possibly anything. Yeah, it might do literal nothing. Fair enough. Yeah, this is one of the reasons I didn't want to play Saga on turn 2. I didn't want them to be able to fairy it. So now I can play Saga safely. Play sword. Play star. I'm gonna hold off on the pithing needle. You never know, they might play a Jace or something here. Okay. Or big to Fury. Oh, nice. So do I want to try it now? Again, not really. I don't want to try Whirring either. This is kind of hard. I'm gonna needle this. I don't want them to plus and then like Supreme Verdict and kill both constructs. If they have a Jace, I can deal with that at that point in time. I'm gonna fetch in their upkeep. I should have fetched first before doing this. Okay, so I can fetch now. And get Hallowed Fountain. Yes. You can have it. People do this quite often, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, because alright, I can't do anything to stop you. Alright, so no white source here, jeez. Yeah, so you know what's very likely to happen right now. Still gotta try though. Or do I? Do I just not play into it? Alright, I will. And if they do the whole Supreme Verdict thing, then they won't have the mana up for Witching Well, and I'll take back my own Witching Well with portable hole. Oh, okay. Okay. So, oh, okay. They let it resolve. What does it mean? I think I'm gonna get the Nail Spellbomb. It's a little late for me to. Sorry, the Pyrite Spellbomb. It's a little late for me to use the Niall, and this gives me some options here. Play that untapped, so I'll try attacking the Zephyri. and just see what they do. I thought that they were going to take the construct with Archmage's Charm. Oh, I could have sworn that they targeted the ending. I could have played differently. Okay. Alright, fair enough. We'll play this. Get my Witching Will back. Do I want to get my Wishing Well back, or do I want to take this construct off the board? I'll take my Wishing Well back. And this part is a little ticklish. I'll stop them from cashing in the Teferi for a card. We can have a little mini game for the next 2 turns with me attacking the Teferi. Big Teferi. Alright. I will attack small Teferi. Okay. And then I will attempt to whir for 2. Alright. I think I'm gonna try to get something off of this now. Maybe I'll get lucky and hit a Galvanic Blast. No. Alright. It's going to be a long drawn out game. I really need to get this offline, or else they'll just keep drawing answers and untapping. And this preventing me from doing things instant speed is very annoying. Alright, let's do this. Really don't like going heads up like this, but can't. Okay. I will attack. Time Raveler again. Wow. Alright, so this is looking like a loss. We still have some plays, so let's see what goes. They are at 1 card in hand. Get another sword. Except they're forced to use either Teferi right now on the engineer. I don't mind that. You know, keeps the big one from winning the game, takes the smaller one off the table. Alright, let me fetch now, because that is not a bad card to draw later. Right, so they attacked with Colonnade and passed. This is a good draw. It would be even better if this wasn't in play, but so be it. Use your counter spell. Okay. Now the question here is, this goes third from the top. So the next card is not engineer, if I understand how this works properly. Because I don't think I want to draw engineer here. Alright, play this. Wait, no, that draws engineer. I don't want to draw engineer. So alright then. Cast engineer. Yes. So I'll put one of these in there now. That just makes the engineer more threatening. I won't bother to draw a card. And I can't attack. Sphinx's Revelation? Oh, Shark Typhoon. Oh, I'm dead. I am dead. I am dead. 7/7. I'll just make them do it. Alright. Concede. Typhoon. So I'm cutting out these two of these. Despite the Shark Typhoon, I don't want that. Kind of like that other stuff. Bringing these in. Other good things. These are basically good against everything. Pithing Needle is good. Yeah. like they're gonna bring some hate. Pull that out. Bring this in. Pyrite is relatively weak, but it it can snipe planeswalkers. Maybe that's not a good enough reason to keep it in. Yeah, let's pull that out, bring this in, and then we'll pull out one Chromatic Star, bring this in. Just I can use this on Teferi if need be, and they'll just have other stuff that I can target it with. Submit. Time for game 2. I'm already behind on the clock. Keep. So I'm gonna start with fetching steam vents. I have a feeling that they don't play Field of Ruin, but I mean, just in case, you know. Bottom. I want more action. Talisman. Pass. So next turn, I think I actually play the plains and pass. Well, let's see what they have here. Silence. Crap. It would have been nice to play this and deal with the silence. Guess that's a no-go. Alright, I have ways to deal with silence. Let me... Alright, no, I can't deal with the silence now because I can't work for the portable hole. So I'll play Saga. This creates a threat next turn, and I'll get this into play. So they made Teferi and bounces here. Oh well, and I didn't even think about the fact that I shouldn't play this into this. I am going to... I'm not using the extra mana here. I'm just going to put this into play. Is that right? Is that wrong? I don't want to play the Urza into open mana, but I may want to play it next turn. So I should play the plains. Fair enough. Right, because they could go to Fairy Bounce now, and because I played this, then I can... Oh, okay. I could have replayed it and played Urza. Alright. I want to needle something, I don't know what. I'll needle Big Teferi. just being able to interact with this at instant speed probably makes the wear tier worth it, which I don't think I brought in. Or I did. Oh, no, here it is, right. So for game 3, assuming I get through here, I'll bring in the weird here. They're taking a construct, I guess. Okay. Yeah. So here, I don't actually have a sword. I don't actually have a sword. Alright. We're going Urza. And we're attacking. I will just wait and see what happens. If they wrath the board, I guess I'll just whir and exile the Stony Silence and then see how it goes from there. I mean, they have a handful of something, I don't know what. I don't think I were, no. In fact, yeah, let's keep the pressure on. And I'm going to exile the Stony Silence here. Or do I exile the Snapcaster? No, I exile the Stony Silence. They have to have something. Alright, so... Alright, awesome. Okay. So if I'm bringing this in, what am I taking out? I guess I can take out, go down to one of these, which do, because these do nothing under, Rest in Peace. They do nothing under Stony Silence. Okay. So this could be a turn 3 Urza. Just get this down. So this immediately starts getting scary because, yeah, and now I could potentially run into mana problems. Try the worst problems to have against a control deck. I'll cycle this for black. Then I'll play this like so. And I'll play this. And I'll play the land. So they could like steal elixir, destroy. Okay. Luckily they're not going for that play. So do I want to try and draw a card here? I think I do. Okay. If I draw a blue land, I'm going to play that over the Saga. Alright. This could set me up really well for next turn. Oh, my plans are foiled. Maybe I should try to fetch. No, I'll wait. Wait until the end step is still safer, because at least my Glimmer Void will be safe for another turn. Alright. So I'll go for Island here. And attempt to work for 2. I don't expect to resolve, but at least they would need 2 actual counter spells here in order to counter this and counter the Urza, since they have the planes in play. So it looks like they can only counter one thing. Okay. Or they may have dispute. Alright. Dispute. Okay. Alright, so that was a great turn. Played out how I was hoping. Damn. I don't particularly care to try to resolve Urza here. I got a guaranteed construct. Yeah, I think they had a counterspell in hand, but they realized that if they use the counterspell, they weren't utilizing their mana that well. So that's why they went full Monty with the Cryptic, because they could only do 1 in that turn. So I'm pretty sure they have a counterspell. So it didn't make sense playing Urza into counterspell and not getting my construct this turn. I wonder if I want to shuffle my library in, my graveyard in now, so that I have the option of getting Neil. I can't remember if they have played Snapcaster for the whole game. I mean, yeah, they did. Hopefully I'm not. F6. I have a real problem with maintaining my train of thought. Connection problems. Alright, we're back. And I think that works quite well for me. So if they don't have, so this is gonna be dodgy. I think the best case for them doing this is another sweeper. Alright. So I'm going to, oh, okay, so I'm going to tap that. Get either Spell Bomb, which helps protect against the sweeper. I'll play an Urza. I'm gonna try and go for the win here. If they have the counter, they have it. Great. Sword. Okay, good. I was just thinking a surgical extraction would be hilarious there. And an example of why I shouldn't have attacked. Solitude also. Less so though. Alright. So well, you should have used it, buddy. Like, why would you F6 when you have Force of Negation with Sharp Typhoon up? Alright, 3-1. Let's get into the last game here. Alright, here we go. Lord Sedan. Yes. It's a decent hand. Keep. I will lead with the Triome. I will fetch a basic island. I don't know what they're playing, so I guess that I figure this plays around just in case they're playing Blood Moon. The best. I mean, typically you don't want to fetch basics against control, but I also would like to get blue sources as much as possible so I don't cheat myself out of a Whir. So against control, this hand is really weak. I mean, really weak. Oh crap! I should have used the island. Oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in this case. Just pass. I'll probably just be drawing a card here. That is really good, actually. Because now when I use it next turn, assuming they don't have Field of Ruin, I will, still not attacking. When I use it next turn, I'll get back the Sword to me same time. Fair enough. Electrolyze. I hope this is an Emrakul deck. I really hope this is an Emrakul. The plus. But it's just like, I'm gonna play as if it's not Emrakul deck, because if I play the bridge, they just get to bounce it anyway. That's cool. Okay. I suppose were it through the breach deck, the Prismari commands probably take up so many slots in the 3-drop spot that they wouldn't have room for Electrolyze. Yep. I'll tell you what's for sure. That. And I don't want to needle this. Do I? You know what? If I needle this, then they can't bounce this. So I will do it. We can find some other less profitable way of dealing with this. Do I want to portable hole? I do. Doesn't really matter, there's nothing to take. The only thing I could probably take in their entire deck with this is Snapcaster Mage, which I don't want to anyway. So that just gives me something to sack to make a Thopter. Alright. Sure thing. I will attack the Fury. I'm gonna try killing it. This portable hole is making a big difference because now I'm able to whir. Okay. I'm able to whir for 2. And because of this doctor, they can't. Now, I don't think I'm using this on their turn at all. Unless they try to destroy something. Don't think I'm using it. Because they're going to plus this now. And then there could be another Prisma High ending. Attack the Fury. Yeah. So I'm even considering leaving this sword in the yard. Just because I've lost one sword already. They're not gonna have main deck graveyard hit. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave the sword in the yard after I'm finished all this. So now I say no, and I sat this. No. Jeez. Explosives for 0. Sure. don't expect these constructs to do much more than keep them busy. I will just get a cantrip. Attempt to play this. Attack to Fury. Let's see if I get lucky with something here. Okay, well, I'm gonna try it. Cool. Yep. Oof. I don't think this is gonna do enough to help either way. Oh. Pretty dead here. I'll give it a little more time. It really just takes one Thought to Foundry to make it through. It can happen. I'll keep the Ethic Glimmer Void. Oof. Pain. Going to 4. Maybe I should have just gone ahead with the bridge. They don't have any burn. Oh, they have electrolytes. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this isn't do enough. They can just bounce their own. Okay, well, yeah, sure. Yeah, they could have bounced their own Snapcaster, and they could have bounced the portable Combat Snapcaster, and then flash back the electrolytes. I really need to start making note of how I sideboard. You know what? Let's try Spellskite. Don't want any of these. Want these. Don't want this. Maybe want this. Want these. And we're gonna sideboard like this. Take these out. Take 2 of these out. Take out 1 of these. I'm not sure what else to take out now. I like the blasts. I like Neil. I like both spell bombs. Do I take out a engineer maybe? Take out an engineer. Bring these in. We'll see how much permanent base hate they have. With all the snapcasters and lightning bolts and stuff, I find that a lot of the time when I see a control deck like that, they're not gonna have 3 rest in peace, 3 stony silence or something like that. So that's why I didn't bring in the weird tier. I'm not really happy about just playing this Teferi into. Alright, let me think about this. I prefer to play the Dr. Foundry and feed the counter spell with this. Oh, okay. Okay. Oof. Alright, I mean, not too mad. And they're missing a land drop. Do I want to? No. Alright, so I'm gonna play this first. Even though this turns off destroying a card. This way I can save it if it resolves. Okay, fair enough. I'll probably cycle the spell bomb, the Aether spell bomb for a card. In this matchup, its only other job really is protecting Urza. Hopefully this is not another Merc type deck. I'm just letting ramp up to beat me. I'm gonna save this. Awesome. Keep that card in hand. Okay. Still keeping this in hand, I think. Well, you gotta try. Without force of negation, not doing too bad here. Really wish I had another artifact though. Well, they definitely have plans. This is counter bounce. Weird tear. Alright, so I guess now is the time. Hopefully this draws me an artifact. Nope. Sweet. I'm just gonna pass. Now I'm gonna open myself with them, try something else now. I'm still gonna wait till the end of the turn. They might be able to stop me from making the full amount of Thopters before this gets killed, but that's okay. Don't want their decisions to be easy. I mean, most things they could try to do here, I still end up with a blocker. So I'm good playing into whatever it is that they're trying to do. Okay. It's possible they're trying to run down my clock now. Yeah, so they're F6 now. Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to do. That's cool. Okay. They're completely F6. I am just going to make dudes. I'm still going to leave 1 mana up. They could be trying to fake me out, like F6 into the last minute, and then doing something to destroy or exile this, maybe, or even surgical. I think they just wanted my clock to match theirs as much as possible. Kind of feeling of another engineer. What could I cut for that? Could cut one of these. Could have got this. These starts are so good with this, I just don't like touching it. So it's Pyrite or Aether Spellbomb. This hand isn't straightforward, but I'll blind name of Planeswalker. Or I'll name that, sure. If that draws a what's it called? A prismatic ending, all the better. I could pass and keep that up, but I'll let them spend their cards. Fairy bounce. Okay. Plus. Play this. With the full knowledge that they can they can minus and bounce back to my hand. Oh, so there, that was a mistake. What I wanted to do here is avoid them ever being able to exile this. But now they can minus, bounce this. Even if I float mana, they can move to the second main phase and exile it. Oh, well. I don't know if that was good. It's like... This counter spell is looking sad. This counter spell is looking less sad, I think. Niel spell bomb. So I'll try attacking this. If it dies, so that's great. I'll just hold up counter spell. No. Okay. Just get this off the board. I am going to exile Alright, I said that I didn't want to tap out, but I will here once they block, because they're not going to double block. Yeah. Oh, they got it. Ooh, if they have a prismatic ending here, I'm in big trouble. Never punished. Let's keep the counter spell up. Sword. Pass the turn. Yeah, I'm actually losing time now. That's cool. So Assuming nothing else happens here, untap land would be really nice right here. So I can, never mind. It's actually not great. No, it's not great. It's just, I can't really use it yet. Oops. Ooh. Okay, no, I'll wait. I could have just used the ending there, but I think I'm okay waiting. I'm going to do this. Well, no, I'm gonna do this. Counter spell. If I had one more mana, I could go infinite here. Alright, they're down to 2 cards in hand. Fair. Okay. I'm going to believe the F6 here. And I'm going to see if they F6 when they attack. So if they're F6 and they appear to be, then I will play a quick Urza. Yeah. Just gonna get 2 spins out of it. Actually, you know what? I'll get 1 spin out of it. It's just, I could pretty much cement the win here. I just don't want to run myself out of time and run myself into some weird problem. I mean, they don't have a path here, so I don't think I have to worry about like path into Supreme Verdict. I wouldn't mind another artifact in play. Alright, that's a nice one. Even if they have a sweeper, I still need to make these anyway, so I'm Should be okay there. I made 2 more. Just don't want to let him get another turn from a lightning helix or something like that. I haven't really done the math. So I go to 13. That looks like more than 13 there. Okay. Tap all, draw a card. You know what? Fair enough. Pass the turn. Would that fetch for like no mana? Okay. I was saying they were going to just try and garbage time me. Alright, 4-1. Not bad. I've been getting that result quite a lot with this deck. Yeah, that deck that Spike was playing, that I would have to adjust the deck to play against that. So if that becomes popular, then yeah, I'm gonna need more answers to Murktide. I just kind of struggle through right now. I'll probably make more with this build. Modern seems fairly stable right now. I don't think we have to worry about anything in a ban, even though the meta will shift over time. But bye for now.